Manchester City have won the Premier League, but there's still lots to play for. This is the Real Football Fan Show. Welcome along to the Football Fan Revolution. This is the Real Football Fan Show, a show dedicated to all the teams in the Premier League, made for the fans, by the fans. I'm Robbie Lyle, and this is your one-stop shop to hear your views and opinions on the ups, the downs, the twists and turns, and the magic of the Premier League. So let's get straight into it. Last weekend, Manchester City won the Premier League without even kicking a ball, when their deadly rivals, Manchester United, handed them the title following their shock defeat at home to West Bromwich Albion. Let's take a look back at last weekend's game and hear what the fans had to say.
We expect United to beat whatever from the league, and then we'll get beaten today, and we'll give the trophy to them. Honestly, mate, first half, people were getting in front of each other. Sanchez was coming in. Ashley Young was always free, but no one's giving the ball. Oh, it was just a calamity of everything, man. There was no rhythm, there was no interchange.
You're not going to get momentum if you keep making fucking changes like that, are you? How are you going to get momentum? You keep the same team then.
Right, and Mustafi, he went straight down the channel after a performance he's just put in, Robbie. It's shambolic. I want to know who scouted him for £35 million.
So we also passion, desire, and pride, and fight for the badge. You understand? And none of them did that today, fam. You understand? The only one I can say is on any blood. He's the only one, fam. He was the only one. I felt so sorry for holding today, blood. Because Mustafi's supposed to be experienced, World Cup winner and whatnot. The guy's a fucking hammer, blood.
Not quite a true reflection on the game, is it, 3-1? Because, like I say, Spurs did run City ragged for 20-25 minutes in the second half, you know.
We did that third goal, though. When it was 2-1, Tottenham looked like they was going to... Well, I was going to get an equaliser, but City turned up, got the third goal. It's spot on. Couldn't argue with it, mate.
If Man City won in the league, I think we'd win the league the last 2 or 3 seasons. So
there's not Jesus. There has to be. There's something wrong. There's something going on. Furthermore, yeah, Lloris, blood. Why are you coming out for, blood? Who told you to come off your line? Why? Bruv, I'm just going to get annoyed, bruv.
Well, we've got to start with Manchester City. I've got Ian Cheeseman here, big Manchester City fan. What an awesome season you've had. I mean, what's it been like watching Manchester City this season?
It's been like living in a dream, Robbie. I mean, I've watched City down at Lincoln and Macclesfield and York City all those years ago. I've dreamt of living with the big boys, of competing with Manchester United, and now they're doing it. Not only are they doing it, they're knocking the socks off everybody else, playing dream football with the best coach in the world, with the most benevolent owners in the world. It doesn't get any better than this. It's brilliant.
Now, Ian, one thing is... There's going to be fans here that are going to say that brilliant football and everything, but Manchester City bought the league. I mean, what would you say to that?
They've spent a lot of money on it, yeah, of course they have, but every club that's won the league in recent years, with the possible exception of Leicester, have bought the league. Manchester United have broken all the records in terms of individual transfer signings. Chelsea did it, Blackburn did it even, and City are doing it at the moment. But it's not just about spending money, it's about spending it the right way, playing the right type of football with the right coach, and I believe that's what City are doing it the right way.
Okay, well, it's been awesome from Manchester City this season. However, Arsenal, on the other hand, troops, this statistic, Arsenal, the only team in 2018 not to win an away point. Even Grimsby have had 1 point this season. Another defeat away to Newcastle. I mean, what did you make of it, that game?
Like, it was a joke, fam. You understand? Because, like, we started off well. Like, at 1-0, there was no threat. We were like, in control of the game. But then from around 1-1, that was it, fam. Everyone's heads dropped. We went into our shell. The whole sideways bullshit started. Slow play. There was no impotence. There was no one on the bench to bring on to change the game. And that was the problem, fam. You understand? And we've seen it, like, throughout the whole season. Our away record is a joke. You understand? I don't know how we've got this far in the Europa League, because we've actually won away from home in that. But in the league...
Substandard competition, mate.
Yeah, as Claude would say, it's the Mickey Mouse. It's the Mickey Mouse Cup.
Listen. He's got a point. But you know what? Despite the poor away form, And as you point out there, the Europa League. Arsenal could still end up the season with a trophy in the Europa League. Now, if Arsenal were to win the Europa League, does Arsene Wenger, for you, keep his job? We know he's been...
Robbie,
Does he keep his job?
Nah, man, he's got to go, fam. He's had so many opportunities to leave on a high. Last season was a prime example, you understand? You beat Chelsea, you stopped the double, you got the FA Cup, you won it the most times, you can go now, you understand? This could be his last chance, fam. Because next season, City's going to improve, United's going to improve, Tottenham's going to improve, everyone's going to improve, blood. Liverpool's going to improve, you understand? We, Chelsea as well, because Chelsea have problems, you understand? They're going to, they're going to put their money where their mouth is, so we have to get rid of him, fam.
Now, there's one team, and it's not Manchester City, that's still in the Champions League. Now, they beat you guys. I'm talking about Liverpool now. They beat you guys 5-1 on aggregate. That was pretty impressive by Liverpool. And they're still in the Champions League, and they've got a great draw against Roma. They've avoided Bayern Munich. They've avoided Real Madrid. And they've got a great chance of winning the Champions League. We decided to go out and ask fans, number one, if they think that Liverpool can win the Champions League. And number two, will they be putting aside their loyalties and backing an English team in the Champions League? No? Let's hear what people have to say.
Now, after beating Manchester City 5-1 on aggregate in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, we want to see if the fans think Liverpool can go all the way and lift the trophy this season.
As much as I hate them, yeah, they can, but I hope they don't.
No, absolutely not. I want them to get beat. When you say supporting, what do you mean? Like cheer when they score in that?
Nah, Real Madrid to fucking smash them if they do play home.
If it was Spurs, I might. But if it was Liverpool, nah, I don't really care about them.
I think I would rather see an English side win it than Bayern Munich, than the German side win it. I'd cheer on Liverpool. You know, I like Liverpool as a club. I think they're a good historic club. I do like the English to win because it looks good on the UK. It does look good on English football. Because I think English football's looked down on a little bit over Europe. So
Mo Salah's going to definitely sort that out. All that kind of rubbish. It's not going to happen. I could make excuses about VAR and the goals, but Salah is a wonderful player, and I think they've got a great chance of beating Roma.
Well, you always have that sort of rivalry. You will get rivalry, and some of it goes quite deep. And I can understand that, but I would always back an English team for Europe. I think we should.
If it was England, European Championship, World Cup final, I think we're all the way. I hope Liverpool gets right up there. Get stuffed, and Arsenal get buggered.
I'm going to back them.
Gonna back them?
Yeah.
I'll back the English club in the Champions League.
Yeah. I'm generous, and the Scousers, and a lot going to them.
Well, you heard the reaction there, Paul. Bit of a mixed response there.
Yeah.
That last guy was a bit harsh as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he needs to speak to Bobby Firmino's dentist then, mate.
But you know what? To be fair, Liverpool have been brilliant this season. I mean, destroyed Manchester City in the last round. I mean, 5-1 on aggregate. How good has Liverpool been this season? I mean, they've been excellent, haven't they?
Yeah, phenomenal, mate. I think we said going into the season, look, Liverpool back in the Champions League for the first time, minimum objective, or just a solid objective, is get back in top four and get out of the group. If we got out of the group, then everything's a bonus, and we'll see how it goes. But to demolish Man City the way we did, absolutely out of this world.
Can you win it? Can you win this tournament?
Yeah, of course we can. And that's not like false bravado. That's not me saying we're gonna do it, because that's nonsense. I'm not putting myself in that position. Not after the ill-fated 13-14 title challenge.
You won't talk about the season, don't worry.
Liverpool can win it because they're in it, mate. And the fact is, Roma was the easiest of the draws, and I say that on paper, they're the fourth favourites for the competition. That's the way it is, not because it's an easy game particularly, but that's the draw that every one of the teams left, the other three teams would have wanted. We've got it, we're great, we know how to score goals, and we've got that European pedigree that we're back showing the world again. Why not?
Well, listen, let me speak to a couple of fans. I've got a Man United fan here. You got to back them? Come on, you got to back your English clubs, haven't you?
First thing I'll say, Roma wanted Liverpool as well.
Yeah, let's remember that.
And there's no chance that I'm going to be supporting Liverpool in the Champions League or any game. I supported Liverpool 2 games this season. First leg against Man City, second leg against Man City. Before, after, no chance. I can't have them shouting.
Come on, you think you're going to get me on the English team in the competition?
Yeah, because they play brilliant football. Exciting football. I love Mo Salah, love him. But I think they'll find it difficult against Roma because Roma are not so attacking. They'll find much more difficult.
What about as a Spurs fan? Come on, you'll be on Liverpool, ain't you?
No, not for me. I think Liverpool fans are a bunch of crybabies. You know, the whole club went into meltdown after Kane claimed that goal. You should get one closer to Salah, so I ain't backing him at all.
He claimed the Grand National as well.
Listen, I think Liverpool have got a great chance of winning it. They have been looking awesome this season. We're going to get now into a break. It's half time. If you want to get involved in this conversation about Liverpool, don't forget, get on social media now. It's #TheRealFFS and join us after the break. Welcome back to the Real Football Fan Show. The show is dedicated to all the fans in the Premier League, where you get to air all your views. Now, we're going to get into a feature about Judas players. Now, you'll be wondering to yourself, what are you talking about, Judas players? I'm talking about those players that were at our club that broke our hearts. We loved them. We were behind them. And then all of a sudden, they up and left. And why did they go? Most of the cases, for their money. We're going to find out who you think your club's Judas players are.
Now, every fan can remember that one player that's gone and done the dirty on them, gone to another club and left them. We want to find out who the fans just cannot forgive for leaving.
It's going to have to be Van Persie. It's going to have to be. To go to Man United, no, you can't do that. There's two clubs you can't go to as an Arsenal player, an ex-Arsenal player. That's Tottenham and Man United.
What hurt me the most was when Frank Lampard went to Man City.
I'll stick with Gordon Jury.
Why?
Said he wanted to move north and move to North London.
For the check. He's Arsenal, like good rival.
Coutinho, you upset the season with his transfer and his money problems.
Well, it's only Sterling, innit? That's it. No one else.
And he upset our season, so I won't forgive him. And I made up now Barcelona being knocked out.
Mark Lauren, easy. You don't go to Manchester United if you're a Liverpool player, whether you've been to Real Madrid or Newcastle or Stoke or whatever. You don't go to Manchester United.
Glenn Murray, mainly. One, because he did it in the most snaky way possible. And there's no reason for leaving, really.
Guilty Sigurdsson.
Why?
Because he was tennis 1 minute, he was Swansea through and through, he didn't want to leave, and the next minute then he was just taking the money. Sol Campbell without any doubt.
You know that, mate. It is Judas, mate. Through, mate. It doesn't matter, does it?
Come on, flipping Sol Campbell. I don't even like saying his name, bruv.
Mate, he couldn't go anywhere worse, could he? Anyway,
Ask Tony Adams to come to Tottenham, see what he would have said.
Well, Sophie, some hardcore views there from some of those fans. I know that you're a diehard Chelsea fan. Who's been your Judas player?
There's many, Robbie, and in most cases they've all gone to Tottenham, so it's made it even worse. Gordon Jury, I will say, is a huge one because, like I said, he said he wanted to go north, as in Scotland, and he ended up going North London, like Dave said, so that's not really on, is it? But the one for me, I'm going to have to say William Gallas, purely because he said he would score an own goal against us if he wasn't allowed to leave, and you just don't do that. And secondly, hasn't he gone around all the London clubs? Like, who does that?
He's like, that's true.
Yeah, like, you just can't be doing that. So Tottenham and Arsenal can have our leftovers if they want. I'm not having that.
So this weekend is FA Cup semi-final weekend, and it's Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea versus Southampton. Now, we've got representatives of each club here. We've got Terry, big Manchester United fan, Expressions, Tottenham fan, Tony, big Chelsea fan, and we've got John here representing Southampton. Now, first of all, I want to get over to your games, guys. Your game's the first one up for the weekend. I'm going to start with you, Expressions. Now, we know that your ground's been refurbished at White Hart Lane, and you've been playing all season at Wembley.
Yeah.
Is it an unfair advantage that Tottenham are playing this game at Wembley?
Nope.
You don't think so?
No, but of course not.
Well, you've been here all season.
Hold on. You man knew this was going to happen at the start of the season, but you lot just didn't give us ratings. You didn't think Tottenham would make it to the semi-finals. That's why, you get me? You lot gave us no chance. You know like that, Rob. But now, every man see the champagne football. We're in the semi-final, and everyone want to come out and be like, oh, they're playing at Wembley. It's not Wembley. It's not Spurn about, blood. Every man know, blood. Just know, fam. Not an unfair record. Hold on a minute, bruv. I'm handling business. Like I said, what's the Spurn about?
Listen, you know what I want to
We might as well be, fam. They got 1 point off us this season in the group stages, fam. You don't like that, fam.
Listen, let me ask you something, right? Let me ask you something. Pochettino's done a great job. at Spurs, but surely he has to win this if he's to be considered one of those top managers.
No, 100%. Maurice top-notch Latino, blood. He needs to win a trophy. That's the one thing that's missing. You know, like that. Obviously, we're playing nice football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're making a top 4. But realistically, Saturday, it's a big game, man. We need that trophy.
It's big for you guys as well, Terry. I mean, hasn't gone that great for Manchester United this season. Mourinho needs to win this, doesn't he?
It's not great. It's second, above like Spurs, above Liverpool, above everyone but Man City, but it's not been great, some would say. But it's a massive game. Spurs have been very, very good over the last 3 or 4 years, but I'm hoping they do what they always do. They always do at these big occasions is choke. They bottle it, and that's what they do. And that's what I'm hoping they do again. I don't mean with any disrespect. I'm hoping they bottle it.
What do you think the tactic would be at Man United? You think you'll park the bus?
Damn right, bro. Parallel pass, parking the bus. That's what he's going to be doing.
No problem with
Real
that.
talk, fam. Obviously, hella buses on the field, fam. Coaches, planes, everything. We know that, fam. No, real talk,
And it's
fam.
fine.
Every man get your permits out, bro, because that's what's
And
going to
it's
happen.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, the other game, of course, is Southampton versus Chelsea. Last